A father calls me and says, I heard you give a lecture the other day that a parent should not throw a child out of the house. The only problem I'm having is you disagree with God. So Hashem told Avraham Avinu, whatever Sarah says, do. Sarah said, Garesh, get Yishmael and Hagar out of my house. And he did it. How do you have the audacity to say one should not throw his child out of the house? I said, it's a wonderful question, my friend. And I'm going to give you 4 answers. Answer number 1, no problem. You could follow Avram's example and throw your child out of the house. But one more thing, you got to send him with his mother. So that means your wife also has to leave the house. Number 2, the moment God tells you to do it, I would also be the one to tell you to do it. Avram Avinu was told by Hashem to do it. He himself didn't want to. But till Hashem doesn't tell you to do it, be very, very careful. I'll tell you why. If you make a mistake and you decide that's what Hashem wants, you may be doing something that you will regret for eternity. You may go down to your grave with anxiety because of that moment. If you made a mistake and maybe Hashem wanted you to throw him out, but you didn't, so worst came to worst, you have a close relationship with your child. So be careful. If you're imagining what God tells you, better to err on the side of not destroying this relationship. Number 3, I told him, why did Hashem want Yishmael out? Because of Yitzchak. Yitzchak also had a child, Esav. It says that Esav's wives brought a lot of aggravation to Yitzchak and Rivka. What should have been the first thing that Yitzchak did? Throw out Esav from the house? That's what God told your mother to do and your father to do because of you. So you live 4,000 years later, you're throwing your kid out of the house. Yitzchak lived in that generation. He didn't throw his kid out of the house. In fact, Rivka saw that Esav wants to kill Yaakov, right? What should have she told her husband? Throw Esav out of the house. You don't believe me? Ask God. Your father also had this problem. What does Rivka do instead? Who does she throw out of the house? She sends Yaakov away. Come on. Yaakov, 22 years is away from Yitzchak. The good boy. Send away Esav. Tell Yitzchak to tell Esav, you know what? Do me a favor. Go hunting in Hawaii. Apparently he understood. When Hashem tells you to do it, do it. When not, you don't do it. And number 4, I said, even the story with Yishmael was before Matan Torah. Yishmael wasn't a Jew. After Matan Torah, you're throwing away a soul? Every single Jew is a chelik elekam imal mamish. That's about your son too, your daughter too. It's painful, but the solution to the pain is not to amputate your heart. The solution to the pain is not to destroy and mutilate a part of you, because that pain is much worse. You need ways to deal with the pain, but you need connection. Now, I add number 5. Hashem told Avram Avinu to expel Yishmael. And what did Avram do? Says the Medrash. He went to visit him. And he stood there in the tent and he davened to Hashem for his son. And the home of Yishmael filled up with all abundance, all types of blessings. Now listen to these words. V'yada Yishmael. At that point, Yishmael realized Sha'ad achshav rachamei aviv alav kirachem av albanim. That Avram never stopped loving him.
Watch the full class at theyeshiva.net.